Hey guys, welcome to another episode of FFA's Chop Shop. This week, we're going to Japan. Right now. But more importantly, see you buddy. See you in a month. Bye little buddy. Bye crazy. So funny story, my uncle's actually flying out today as well. And he's on that plane right there. Bye Uncle Jeff. Have a beautiful trip. We've made it to Malaysian airport and we've got about 6 hours before our next flight, so we're just going to do a bit of a wander and have a look around, see what's what in this airport. So we stopped here for a couple of hours and then we're going to go from Malaysia to Tokyo or Narita airport, and then I think we're staying at Chiba tomorrow night. So tonight we'll be flying, we'll get to Narita airport in Tokyo about 7 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll start our day. Alright, the coolest part of this airport is this outdoor tree thing, and it's shut because we're too late. Boo! We made it. Let's go find our bags. Okay, so we got off the plane, we got through customs pretty easily, and then we jumped on a train, made it 2 stops, and now we're going to Up Garage. It's very sticky and quite warm here, but it's very wet. I don't know if you can see how wet the road is. It's not currently raining, but it has been. I've discovered one thing in our 20-minute walk so far. Your boy is not made for humidity. Also, Evo. There's Up Garage, that yellow sign in the distance. They're called Eurowagon. We didn't get those in Australia. And they're incredibly decorative manhole covers. And a Land Cruiser making Land Cruiser noises. This is pretty cool. Toyota Corolla Touring or wagon. And it has the old sort of style Corolla badge. Probably very normal here, but very cool for us back home. So it turns out it wasn't this big yellow sign, it's that one. So I'll give you a little bit of an update. So we came to Japan in 2017 and we went to pretty much all of the Up Garages because we had a car and we just stopped at a bunch of different Up Garages. This one we haven't actually been to. This is the closest one to the airport. And it is so sweaty and Em is kind of cursing me a little bit. But it'll be okay. Okay, we're just going to leave our bags there because I don't want them inside. Let's hope the power of Japan does its thing. Just to give you a bit of a scale, this is the bottom story. It's all just wheels and tyres. Seen a few cool sets, but nothing crazy. So the prices here always make me laugh. There's a pair of CT9A Evo 8 by the looks of it, $5 for a pair of sway bars. Or there's a pair of helper springs up here for $80. They are 326 power though. But then you've got coilover springs from $10 up to $50, and then just a wall of springs and coilovers for pretty much whatever. There's R32 bits down there. I don't even know what that is, probably Jimny. All sorts, random stuff. Pair of 86 steering knuckles, $200. Probably not power steering arms, I imagine. Quickly having a look at steering wheels. There's a nice Momo here for $90, and then behind it is another. It's a Molo. I've never heard of that. Imola. And then there's what looks like a Moon Eyes old school one. $200. A nice personal one up there for $90. Some good stuff. Emily got me a basket because she knows I'm going to go silly. I've been here for about an hour and I've spent about $100 already. Got some goodies. Here you go, Jackson. These things are genuinely everywhere. So we stopped at Starbucks. We had a chat and gave us a little sticker. And I'm going to sit here and open a couple of these, and then we're going to work out how to get back to our hotel because we haven't got to the hotel yet. So this is some of the stuff I got from Up Garage. They put my stickers in an envelope for me. I've got 2 hang ring things, one for Emily for dealing with the heat, and one for one of my cars. We've got 2 HKS coilover spanners for Richo because he loves HKS. We've got a muffler keyring, which was just really silly, and it was like $2, so how can you not get that? And then I got 5 of these cars. The first one I opened is a purple Z30, which is the one I wanted, so that's pretty sick. And then there's a few others that I would like as well, but I'll open them up and see what we got. We're going to walk to the train station, and it is absolutely bucketing down. Japanese fire truck. How cool. Yeah, day 1 in Japan's going quite well actually. I'm absolutely drenched, but I traded a pack of natural confectionery lollies from Australia for an umbrella for Emily. It's been bucketing down and stopping every 2 minutes, so I'm pretty soaked. The humidity is killing my camera, but that's a JAF tow truck. REA, save us! First day in Japan. No, it's going well. It's going really well. Absolutely soaked. So I think Emily and I did probably a half marathon in the rain, walking, because it was uphill when we were carrying our bags. But I found the 1,000 Lemons drink, so I'm going to try this. We'll be all good. We're going to catch a plane back to the airport. We're going to catch a train back to the airport, and then catch the other train line to our hotel, drop our bags, get a bit comfortable, and then head out to the other Up Garage. Hopefully. If you're wondering, this tastes like a really dry Solo. You can see how long we've been in the rain. My hands are wrinkly. I've had a slight costume change. The other shirt and shoes are way too wet. Emily's dried herself off. We're waiting for a train. It'll be here in 2 minutes. And then we're going to Chiba for our hotel. We'll drop all our stuff. And then we're headed to the other Up Garage. Maybe some food first, because someone's a little hungry. Alright, we've finally made it to our hotel. I'll give you a quick room tour. That's it. There's not much to it. I've got the wide angle lens on. We have a desk, we have a bed, TV, and a bathroom. And that's it. Coming soon to a chop shop near you. 5 wide, 4 high car stacker. So we went to the hotel. We have changed. We have not bathed, but we feel a bit recharged. So we've gone for another mission to find the other Up Garage. So it's about a kilometre this way. Just gonna go for a walk, and then we're gonna go to Don Quixote, which is like a big cheap as chips type thing with a bit of everything. So we'll take you along. We were a little worried that we might get lost. I think we'll be okay. It's right there, the penguin. Well, this is working out pretty good. Donkey's there. Up Garage is there. We'll go to Donkey first. Okay, so we're in Don Quixote, and we found the adult section, which I'm not going to show you on YouTube, but it is just as degenerate as you would expect. So you're not really supposed to film in here, so I'll just keep it short and show you anything interesting. So nothing too interesting on the second level. It was just more of a grocery store. I picked up a 6-pack for Dale of Suntory. He wanted to try the Japanese one, because apparently it's different. I don't know. I don't drink, but I'll probably give one a go later tonight, I reckon. So there we go. So we've just left Don Quixote at Port Town. It's probably the smaller one of the ones we've been to. We've only been to a couple, but there's a good variety of random stuff in there. I would definitely recommend checking it out. So Emily's just going to put some band-aids on her feet because we blistered ourselves. And then we're going to go to Up Garage just before we head back to the hotel. Vending machines are scattered around Japan, as you can imagine. This one, tomato juice. Tomato juice. It's still day one, guys. This is the second up garage. Let's go have a look. Brand new set of LM GT4s. I think that's what they are anyway. No price on them, of course. Damn. If they weren't LM GT4s, these ones definitely are. Because this isn't. That's $4 grand? That's not horrible. So BBS's in 16 by 8.5 for $1,600. Some big SSRs. Another set of BBS over there for $900. Another set. Just do a quick walkthrough of some stuff. 35 GTR wheels, just a pair, $600. So this up garage has a motorbike section. So there's a bunch of helmets ranging from like $40, $30. And then handlebars, luggage racks, a bunch of different fairings from like $5. If you want a Ninja Kawasaki 250 front glass or plastic, set of shocks for $20. Tiny little Honda wheels for $40. Just a wall of exhausts. Set of Kawasaki 1100 ITBs for $160. Another set here of another Kawasaki set for $200. That's $2,000, never mind. That one is $160. There's a fully hectic road flare for $1. If bike exhausts weren't your thing, what about a wall of car exhausts? I know a lot of people get keen about this. Urus Type 2 bonnet vents. They are fiberglass, but $140. I'm not taking that home, it's way too big. If I had endless money and endless space, RV air horn and a set of triple horns. Yeah, I think so. And again, endless money and endless space. Take a lot of this stuff home. That's really cool, actually. That one's really cool. What is going on there? I was going to show you this one though. This is my favourite. Armrest and beige. How good. Never seen one of these before. It's a Z20 Sora light up grill. $1,600, so it must be pretty rare. It's very cool. Please tell me someone had these on an N-Box with all of the lowrider graphics. There's a set of Pana Sports here, 14x6, unknown offset, 4x114, exactly like Watanabe's. $100. $100. This is a real cool aisle as well. Big boy VS. I don't know what model. Probably says there, does it? VS XVs for like $4 grand. Massive though. And then coming along a bit further, you got some full Camry spec racing wheels, some tri-spokes, stockies, some pretty deep meshies, pair of 8s. It does say there's 4 for $400. RPF 1s, O1s. So much stuff. This place is so cool. So that's it for day 2. We had the first day, it was just travel. The second day we have walked a whole lot and had a look at a few shops. So we'll be back up in the morning, day 3, and we're going to Tokyo. It's day 3 of our adventure. We're about to leave Chiba and we're going to head to Tokyo via the train. So we've just packed all our bags up, had a buffet breakfast, and we tried to use the dryer, but it didn't really work very well. So we're going to go get some coffee and stuff from a little convenience store, and then we'll jump on the train. So after about an hour and a half on the train, we have made it to Shinjuku, and now we're going to a different Don Quixote, because we don't have anything planned for today, and we can't check into our hotel just yet. So we'll hopefully be there in just a minute. But I'll show you the rainforest that we're walking through in the middle of the town. It's really pretty, but I don't know why it's in the middle of the city. skyscrapers are just huge here. So we found the Rainbow Bridge. Meow. So we found Don Quixote. It's off the side street in a little thing. There's pachinko gambling in there, and an elevator up to Donkey. This floor is just household goods and alcohol, toothbrushes and stuff, and confectionery, lollies and chips and things. This floor is cosmetics, the whole floor, and some of the aisles I'm too big for, which is a little inconvenient. T-shirts. I'd like one of these Don Quixote shirts, but they only come in 2XL or XL, I think, which is probably too small for me in Japanese sizes. So I might have to settle for the Pikachu shorts instead. I didn't film much of it, but yesterday we were looking for eye drops for Emily because her eyes were really dry, and she bought 3 or 4 different eye drops, and they all had menthol in them, which is not great for your eyes, but it also burns a bit because it's nice and refreshing. So now we're having another look for like eye creams and eye drops and just some stuff she's seen on TikTok that looks good, I guess. This song is doing our head in. Everyone that's not from Japan is walking around singing this song. This floor is more smartphones and toys and stuff. There's like Beyblades, and there's a bunch of Hot Wheels cars and stuff behind me, which is all the stuff we get in Australia. There's Pokemon stuff and stuffed toys and all sorts. Everything is so overwhelming and wild. We've been for a wander and we found the die-cast car shop. It is ridiculous. And I thought, oh, there's a cool little Supra. That's pretty Dale. And then I found a Mazda Road Pacer, which is a HQ, I think, maybe HJ or something, but that's a Holden. That badge is a Mazda Road Pacer. That's pretty cool. But there's a lot of stuff, like even really boring stuff, which is cool because I like boring stuff. Really boring stuff, like this Camry. What's Emily found? Moon Eyes Wagons. Ooh, this place is dangerous. They've got different wheels, different axles, different bumpers, over fenders and stuff for, I assume, your Porsche, because it says RWB here somewhere. Yeah, designed for RWB models. So I assume you buy an RWB, like a stock one, and then swap it all over and put the body kit on yourself. We've made it to the second hotel. We actually have a view this time. We're on the 13th floor, and we went to a little car shop and I bought Jackson a Golf. I bought myself a Toyo Ace, which is super cool. Where else would you find one of those? Got the Roadkill Rotson and a Supra for Dale. So we've had a shower, we're all dressed, we have waited a couple of hours, so now we're going to go and explore, find some dinner and just see what we can find. Australia could never maintain roads this smooth. It's absolutely ridiculous how perfect all of the roads are. So we just finished dinner at Ringo's Saloon, which you can't see because of the light. But this place is like a little Western cowboy diner, and it's a one-man show. He cooks, cleans, serves you everything. It was really good, and I'll put the food in over the screen, and you can see that. So if you're in the area, where are we? Shinjuku? Yeah. Shinjuku. If you're in Shinjuku, Ringo's Saloon. Found a very cool truck. It's purple, glittery, and it has Ratfink on the side. How good. I noticed a lot of G-Wagons around, and they all seem to be AMG. I don't know if you can get a non-AMG G-Wagon, but there's a lot of AMG G-Wagons. Yeah, AMG. Well, I guess that answers the question. There's a non-AMG G-Wagon. Emily has gotten the mini chocolate sundae at Denny's. Ooh. These are the caramel pancakes that I got. Emily just brought up a good point. So that was $4.50. This was $5.50, and the drinks were about $3 each, but they are all you can drink, and there's a set bar over to the side. Dessert was really nice. The pancakes were really good. They were caramel and honey, which I didn't realise, but they were good. We're just heading back to the hotel now. We're going to put our feet up, and tomorrow we'll be into some actual touristy stuff and looking at some temples. See you then. I'd just like to interrupt this video to let you guys know the merch store is finally up and proper. We have all of the stuff. We have air fresheners with the K10 on it. We have lanyards. Plenty. We have so many lanyards with the original El Jefe's Chop Shop logo. We have hoodies like this one. We have a few different Corolla shirts, and we have the basic t-shirt as well, in long and short sleeve. And if you're a sticker guy, there's a bunch of different options. So head over to the merch store in the description and grab yourself something cool. Let's get back to the video. It's day 4, bit of coffee and a snack. We're headed to the shrine. So this is the Meiji shrine, or the start of it. Super nice that they have these forested areas in the middle of town. This is the back of the gate and the forest. This wood smells really good. It's a weird thing to say, but it smells really nice. So we left this shrine, and now we're at Takashita Street. So I lost Emily in Uniqlo, or something like that. And then we're going to head to Takashita Street, which is one of the most famous shopping streets, I guess. Sort of like Rundle Mall in Adelaide, I guess. But smaller stores. So I'll bring you guys along, and if we find anything cool. There's 2 stories of this. It's ridiculous. It's Dale! Found a super cute Corolla ashtray, or whatever it is. It's only decoration though, it's not for sale. See, this store looks kind of Western, but it's super cool and has lots of little capybara money bags and stuffed animals. And this is where we found the Corolla ashtray thing. That, and it's in the basement, so you need to look at everything in Japan. It's very difficult, but you need to try. And this is what drew me in, because I had one of these when I was little, and I wouldn't put it down for about 10 years. Not done a very good job of filming this street, because it is so hectic. And we just keep getting distracted and going into stores. This is a second-hand store. It's all Louis Vuittons for like $1,500 each. And then there's a bunch over there in the cabinet for over $2,000 each. Prada shirts and stuff. Gucci, not my thing, but very cool. We'll be doing that in a couple of days. Go-karts on the street. Ridiculous. That is the tiniest Land Cruiser I've seen in a long time. The roof is a mirror. We're in the basement of a very small shopping centre, I guess. It was like a cut through between buildings, and now we're in a massive food centre. Japan is so cooked. They sucked me right in. I bought a bunch of stickers and I'm going to get 2 packs of cards because it says they're EX, which I think it means holographic, so I'll get one for me and one for a friend. We found a pet shop. They're so cute. This little guy is $6,500. This little guy's $5,500. This guy is not for sale on the board. And this guy is $5,300. They're so cute. Pets really are expensive in Japan though. They weren't kidding. Here's $3,700. Sorry, $5,700 for this guy. $5,700. This guy's $4,000. And that little guy back there is $4,700. Wow. They're so cute. They're so tiny. And we got a couple cats over here. So this guy here with the floppy ears, he's $5,200. And this guy here without the floppy ears is $3,800. That's a lot of money for a cat. One of ours was $50. They're not this cute, but they're still cute. It's so adorable. Shibuya Crossing. I'll wait till the chaos happens. We got a bit of streetcars going on. Chaos. Japanese taxi. Monster F-truck. I think it's an F-truck. Might be a Ram, who knows. This is the same intersection, just at night time. It gets way more ridiculous. It's day 5 of our adventures, and we're on our way to Sunshine City Shopping Centre. This is like the second or third escalator to get out of the subway. Another Pokemon Center. Someone would think I was like 8 years old. I'm gonna go have a look in this one. Apparently it's a bit bigger than the other one. And then there's a Gachapon store here which has over 3,000 machines, and I think it's the one that has the 4A like little engines, so I want to try that. Try and find those. So let's go have a look in the Pokemon store. They have little fluffy teddies or whatever of like every Pokemon. There's Caterpie and Metapod and stuff, which are like the crappy Pokemon, and then Rattata. That's not Rattata, but there's so many. There's so many. If you've ever wondered, the Pokemon do have different names in different languages. That's Snorlax for us, and then Slowpoke and Pikachu is Pikachu. They have so much stuff here. There's keychains and stickers and stuffed toys and models, colouring books, so much stuff. Ah yes, Lizardon. Captain Pikachu. The original starters. I bet you don't recognise those names. Help me, Nurse Joy. I threw an electric rat at a flying god that no one's ever seen. Please revive my electric rat. This is me. This is Aiden. This is a wall of Pokemon stickers. I don't want to say it's all of them, but there's a lot of them. And they're mostly in order, from what I can tell. So this whole section of the shopping centre is Pokemon. So that's the Pokemon store. It goes all the way to over there. And then there's a Pokemon book store. And then a Pokemon Go store. And then this here is a Pokemon card game store. So there's a bunch of cards and there's a bunch of tables you can play cards at. Where was this when I was like 8 years old? How cool. And then not to forget, the Pokemon Cafe as well. So this is the same shopping centre, just a different section. And I think that's all Power Rangers, from what I can tell. I don't really know. And then there's a whole bunch of Gachapon, which is the little like coin-operated things. And a huge section of Dragon Ball Z over there. And then a bunch of models and figurines up the front. And it just keeps going. I think this is the place to be for anyone who's into anything anime or anything cartoons, I guess. So apparently this store has 3,000 Gachapon. This is one wall. And there's a huge section around the corner I'll try and get some video of. Just trying to not get people in the video because I know they don't really like it. So absolutely wild. What do you need? What do you want? I thought this was it. And then there's so many more over there. It's so hard to keep track of where you are when you're looking for something specific. I asked the lady if they had the 4AG one and she said they were sold out, so that's a bit of a shame, but I'm going to keep looking just in case. Just in case. There's a few of these shops connected to each other, so maybe the next shop will have it, because there's apparently over 3,000 machines here. But they're all different. I mean, there's a lot of repeats, but they're all separated and scattered, so I'll just keep looking. This is under half of the store, just to put into perspective how many there is. I managed to get some wheels, and I got 2 lots of the same wheels, and then no luck on the 4AG, unfortunately. It's crazy. So I was trying to get these work wheels. I was trying to get the Equipo ones, and there was only 2 left in the thing, but I got the VSXX twice. So I'll give one to Dale because he's right into his models, and I'll put one on a Hot Wheels car or something because they're the right scale. We stumbled across a Toys R Us, which doesn't exist in Australia anymore, or not Adelaide anyway. They have a bunch of different cars and like trucks and stuff, which is super cool. They have a bunch of Tomica models and like special limited edition ones. These are limited vintage ones, and they're about $30 to $70 depending what you get. So these 2 Ferrari ones are like $70. But then there's Notchback 86, S14, they Leopards or Laurels or something, Vans and stuff. And then there's this wall that I haven't even looked at yet. This is going to take a while. I'm already sitting on the floor. And there's like little trucks with a car for $24. This one has an opening back on it, and I believe the trailer part or the ramps part goes down on this one, but I don't think the tray moves like on a regular tow truck. I'm going to keep shimmying along. There's so many trucks and cars. This is awesome. Been nearly 6 hours of shopping so far today, and the shops just keep going. So most restaurants in Japan have a model of the food out the front, or some of the food. This is probably what I'm going to get, one of these 2. That one's teriyaki chicken, and that one's like a mixed bowl. That one's $15, that one's $11. And then they have all of these crazy pastry desserts as well. Pretty much $12 for the most expensive one. And they have beef mountains and stuff, which is like $20, but look at that. Look at it. I got a mixed grill. Emily got a chicken teriyaki, melon soda, and a pink lemonade. Looks really good. I think I found a tour bus. It's very odd. It's coming this way in just a second. Yeah, it's got tiny little wheels and it's got heaps of them. What is that? What is that? And then there's this thing that keeps just doing laps. He's doing hot laps. This is a strange place. I love it. There's so much infrastructure because we are on top of the subway right now. There's probably like 5 or 6 lines underneath us. And then there's the highway. Just big buildings everywhere. That's what you get excited about when you come from a small city, I guess. Sorry about the lighting. We're at another Gachapon store. This is the first level. We're looking for the 4A one again. And there's another story, so we'll try there as well. And this is the second level. Goes all the way back there. So it's the end of day 5. We did a lot of shopping today and walked around a whole bunch. Had some really nice food this morning and at lunch, and then we went out for gyoza and some rice and egg this evening. So tomorrow morning we're off bright and early to go to Harry Potter Land. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, and today we're off to see the Wonderful Wizard of Harry Potter. So we're going to Harry Potter Land, and it's about an hour away. So we're going to hit the train and get there as soon as we can. 7 o'clock in the morning. There's no one here. So after going to the staff entrance, we've made it to the main gate, and it opened for about 15 minutes. It's a nice river, and it's nice and cool in the shade. It's probably the best weather we've had of the trip so far. This is the gift shop. We're the first people in today, Emily and I. So we're just going to have a look at the gift shop because apparently they sell out pretty quick. So we're just going to try and find some cool stuff. Butterbeer accessories, just so many things. It's so well decorated and built. It's cool as. I'm not all that interested in Harry Potter, but I like silly colours. And this is pretty good. Oh, I can imagine the boys at work would love that one if I was wearing that all night. This place is ridiculous. We've started a tour. We have no idea what the tour is for or of, but we'll have a look. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore, Ron, Ron, Ron Weasley.
攻撃されてしまいました。今度は皆さんだけでスキューピファイお願いします。さあ構えて3、2、1スキューピファイ聞いているようです。ではエクスペリアムスで武器を
I swear he had less nose in the movie. Nah, I reckon XA could fix that, hey? Buff straight out. If you don't like spiders, probably skip this next bit. Shout out to Stretchy's dog Hugo. It's nice it could be here. If that's Hagrid's bed, it's a bit small. All of this Harry Pottering's got us thirsty, so we're gonna have a butterbeer. Goodbye. It's weird. Pretty much as it says, it's very buttery. It is like vanilla, I guess. I got a frozen one. Emily got just a cold one. Emily's is getting more full. The magic is real. That last step's a doozy. He's going to sacrifice himself. Ron, no! Then you're free to take the king. Now we're talking. Where's my Jamaican floating head guy? We all know how much I like a cake or two. Shout out to all the boys and girls that played the animals. This one doesn't have any sound effects. I'll add them for you. We got Tim Rumsey and the Shark Man. So this section was pretty cool. They had the Foley artist, and then they had the composers and how they mixed it all together, and just some interviews and stuff. Not very interesting for video, but very interesting in person. Now this is awesome. Emily and I both just walked around the corner and went, whoa! These buildings are like 3 stories tall, and we're inside a building. Wow. What a cool reproduction. Just for some scale, I think if there was a person on this map, it would be probably 2 inches tall, or they would be 2 inches tall. And this thing is probably 10 feet tall in real life. It's pretty massive. It's like 50 mil and like 3 meters for the earlies. I'm not really sure why I use imperial to guess and metric to measure, but it's pretty big. Let's just go with that. This building here is probably 4 feet tall at least, maybe 5 feet tall. And then you go back there. That brings us to the end of the tour and into the gift shop again. We kind of blasted through this, but it only took us probably 3 hours. Happy birthday, Harry! That brings our Harry Potter studio tour to an end. I'm going to get the silly hat and I'm going to take it to work, and everyone can laugh at me.
Oh yes.
I asked the ladies to cut the pom-pom off the top, and they're both stressing out. We were all wrong. Harry had a huge head. This is probably the emptiest the train station will be. There's like 4 levels of this. We've accidentally ended up in a very fancy restaurant. We've got tuna, we've got scallop and whitefish apparently. She doesn't know what fish. And then Wagyu beef. And then some MSG or salt on a little tiny spoon. We're in the Hilton. That's why it ended up being so expensive. That dinner was like 130 bucks or something. It's not really that bad. We're back in Shinjuku for more shopping. We're not really sure what else to do when we move tomorrow, so we're just going to have a look around. We found yet another Gachapon store. This one's 3 stories. Let's go have a look. My mistake, it's 4 stories. Day 6, we just travelled like 45 minutes on the train and then had to bust our ass across a bunch of lanes of traffic to get to the hotel, and now we're off to chopstick class. Chopstick making class, we know how to use chopsticks. But first, second breakfast. Well, technically this is third breakfast, we had something else. You can tell he's a true craftsman because of the Toyota that he's got upstairs. And you can see all the wood and all the tools. And there's piles of wood back here, you can't see it on the camera, but there's another carport behind this full of wood. My phone died at the end there, but this is a spare set because these are very soft, so I got Mr. Megami to sign it for me. And then these are the ones that I've made, which is cypress, and these ones that Emily has made, which is oak. And these are the little planes we were using, so he made these as well. So I just asked if we can take some video of his shop. So we're on the second story right now. They lifted these up with a forklift to get them through the window. And we have another one of these workers. I'm not sure where we are, I'll put it on the screen. But if you're in this area, do that. It is so good. You sit with this little Japanese man and his wife, and you sit in his workshop, and it's just so good. You sit there with a little tiny plane and make yourself some chopsticks, and you learn how he would do it, and he talks to you about his life and his family and their house and stuff. It's just super cool. So yeah, if you're in the area, it was like $55 each, I think. But if you have up to 5 people, it's the same price. So it's $110 or 11,000 yen, regardless if there's 2 of you or 5 of you. So it's definitely well worth it. If you've got more people, it's probably a better price. But super cool. I think it was probably like an hour and a half or something like that. And you get a nice stained chopstick to take home with you. And because I picked the softwood, which I didn't realise, he actually gave me some spares that he had made, so I got him to sign them because they're super cool. So that was a really good experience. And now we're going to head to another shopping district. I think this one is like the kitchen knives and knives area, which is not too far away. So I'll bring you guys along. So we're wandering down the street, headed to Kababashi Street. I think we might be in the right area. What do you guys reckon? You reckon they make chef's knives over there? This is the second shop in about 10 metres, full of kitchen knives. Ridiculous. We weren't even on Kababashi Street, it's over there. Doesn't really matter, I guess, because it's all fancy. There's knives and kitchenware everywhere. Let's Kapabashi Street. You'll know if you find it by the tower. So just going to keep exploring. We're finding miniature food stores, they're super cute, and lots of knife shops. Found a mobile plumber's van with actual tooling, and he can rethread his own pipes. It's very cool. Such a populated, busy area, and we think it's mostly housing. Huge temple, just tucked in behind massive restaurants and hotels and stuff. This place is so ridiculous. Now this is your reminder, if you see a little sign and it says something that you are remotely interested in, go and have a look, because we just went down a side street. Now we're in a mostly traditional restaurant, and now he's making us shaved ice and taiyaki. Well, this is huge for like $7. This place is so good. It's so hot. Shaved ice was a good choice. And Emily got matcha flavoured, which also looks massive. And for those who don't know, this is like a pancake mixture with custard on the inside, and then it's like flipped over and baked, I guess. So they're served warm and they're very tasty. Surely we're going to have luck here. Sorry, there's construction behind me. I've been looking for a small cream cake or cream puff or something to do with cream for a keyring for my Corolla the whole time we've been here. Surely I'll find something here. Surely. I'm really sorry about the lights, guys, but these are so cute. Like, no luck, unfortunately. There's a few close ones, but not quite what we're after. Got options if I need to come back though. So we just headed back to our hotel, and there's a Nissan Formula 1 car, or Formula something. They're not as big as you would expect. And there's a brand new GTR there as well. So we're at the new hotel after a long day of shopping. So Emily bought herself a new kitchen knife, and I bought myself some little cutlery with like a spanner end on them, purely because they're cute, and I think I'll just take them to work or something. Keep them in my bag. So now we're back at the hotel. We might head out later for dinner, but we'll see how we go. I forgot the room tour. So we got the bathroom, bidet and shower, bed. That's it. Say that again.
I don't want to be famous, but I don't mind a little bit.
Another Century. Seen probably 5 of these since we've been here. They're really nice. The new ones, that is. So the store we were in the other day, there's one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stories high. Japanese fire station. Funnily enough, this isn't the first Camaro I've seen today. I actually went to Camaro. The first one was jacked up like a big gasser with flame paint job. We're back at Don Quixote because we're idiots, but I found a cool car section. So we're in a super fancy area in Ginza, and Don Quijote sells Louis Vuitton, just in case you need a Louis Vuitton bag for $3,500 at 3:30 in the morning. So I made that joke about needing a Louis Vuitton bag at 3:30 in the morning. Apparently we need one at a Coach bag at 11 at night. Emily's having a geeze. Alright, this one takes the cake for the most expensive thing I've seen so far. $6,000. Hermes bag. Ooh. I've been shown up again. There's a bag here for $40,000 and a bag there for $50,000. Now these are outlet bags, so they're actually not made to the same. These ones are the same, but the other brands aren't made to the same quality. So you're paying 40 grand and you get a good thing, but you're buying it from like a discount shop that's open at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's day 7 on our trip to Japan, and this will be the final day for this video. So we're going to go shopping again. We're going to look at some fancy, expensive bags. I think I've got enough footage for an episode, so then we'll break up our trip into week-long segments. So let's see what we get up to today on our final day for the first video. But first, breakfast. So we got French toast with maple syrup. We got a potato and something Danish, potato and butter Danish, and a iced latte. And Emily got French toast and a hot latte. The French toast was pretty good, so I'm just going to make sure that it's all pretty good. And Emily's got herself a croissant. You made me spill my macchiato. We're in the 12-story Uniqlo that I showed you guys last night. You can tell it's fancy. It's got red handles on the escalators. I don't know what we're looking for. So I make it seem like Emily's dragging me around to the shops, but I'm the only one that's going to buy stuff this time. A couple of flannies. You may or may not know, but I like stupid socks. And there is a wall of silly coloured socks. So I ended up doing my once every 2 year shop here. I got 2 flannel shirts, 4 t-shirts, and 4 sets of socks for like $125. And Emily got 2 dresses and a puffer jacket for probably a similar price, to be honest. And I can't keep myself in shop because I'm walking. We have another man of culture just here, taking a photo. So I shopped all day. I tried to book tickets to the baseball, but that didn't happen. So we are going to head to Akihabara, I think, for the Gachapon and hobby stores. So we'll go there. We're going to have a pretty early night because we're going to go up at like 4:30 tomorrow morning. You'll see that next episode. Boop. I don't know what this little bloke's saying, but he's real cute. Now we're shopping for some more subscribers. There's something for everyone at Gachapon. Wheelie bins, travel bikes, robot thingies, and I just bought myself a little coin purse a second ago. I found model car heaven. There's like 20 aisles of this. It's crazy. Sleekers, Corollas, Beetles. See if we can find a K10 or 25. Might have got myself in trouble here. You can see the Hiaces, that's cool and all. Mark 3s, truck rims, Mark 1s, and then the Toyota GT wheels that came on like a T27. Bilbos, SSR Bilbos I think they are. And I've just found a bunch of old cars, Toyotas and Nissans, so this is going to get dangerous. Buildings, columns, there's a bunch of like servos. I think that might be the wrong scale though because they're for train stuff. Need a bus. Need a bus for your fake city. What about some tiny Corollas? I think that's what they are. I got very distracted getting some swag for Dale and myself. And then we found the Lego section, which is pretty cool. And now we found a claw machine for claw machines. I kind of want one. Emily won on the claw machine. What did you win? You won a
Something really annoying.
keycap fidget toy. Great. I've had like 4 goes at the crane. The claw machine claw one. Emily's having a go at this little Shiba one down here. This is the store with all of the everything. This is an awesome store, you should definitely check it out. They have all the model cars, they have heaps of PC stuff, just everything. Come here. It's a train station on a Friday night. Give it the beans, brother. So let's grab some dinner. I've got 2 drinks, a dessert, a cup of ice because the drinks don't really stay that cold, and 2 pork buns. It was like $11. Then Emily's got 4 pieces of chicken and some drinks, and it was $15. So between us, we spent $26, and we got more than enough food for both of us. This place is so cheap. And these are all the clothes I bought today. I got a bunch of socks and shirts and stuff. I think I spoke about before. I've got a 260Z or 240Z, sorry, model kit. It seems like it's painted already and you just clip it together. We'll see. We'll find out in a minute. And then I got a bunch of other stuff which I'll dive into after dinner. Oh dear. I'm in danger. I've never finished one of these ever. This is going to be fun. It does have the original flares though, because this is the racing model. It actually came with the big flares as well, which is super cool because if I get the T27 model, I actually kind of wanted to put these flares on that. Comes with a couple of sets of wheels by the looks. Set of 110 Nabis. A set of the 5-spoke original wheels. It's got all the brakes and all the struts and wiper linkages and all sorts. Cool. These are going everywhere. Everything's going on the floor. First of all, I won this money pouch on one of the Gachapon because I'm sick of carrying coins. I bought some Supras and an RX3 and a Seal 80, all with Dale's money, so he's going to send me some cash for those. And then after I tried a bunch of times, Emily won me this claw machine claw, which is absolutely stupid in hindsight, but it's cute and silly. Then I bought 2 pairs of flush cuts, mainly because I needed them for the zip ties at home in the shed, and these were like $4 a packet rather than $15 a pair at home. But I can use these to make the model kits, which is exactly what they're intended for. This is what started this entire purchase spree. Scale model mag wheels. Not all my favourite wheels, but some very cool wheels, so that's where I started with that. And these are all 124 scale, and this set here is 132 scale, so I need to find a 132 scale Leyland to put these on now. And then these were going to go on a T27, which I never found, so I have to buy one of those off eBay I think when I get home. For example, here are the truck wheels, which are a 22.5 replica, and they came with tyres as well. Super cool. Mind you, if I'm going to put these on anything, I'll probably put some smaller tyres on them, pending the scale ratio, I guess. So we got the GT wheels, Steelies, the Bilbos, the Mark 3s and the Mark 1s. Different widths, these things are huge, and these ones are probably 10s and 8s or something like that. These ones are like 10s as well. They're all different sizes. And then here's where the scale stuff up happens. So these are 124 and these are 132. These are the truck wheels. So these are supposed to be a 22 or 22.5, and these are supposed to be a 14, and they're very similar sizes. There may be a 15 or a 16 in this scale. So they'll probably work for different models. But I'm actually wondering if I can stretch these tyres onto those rims. But that's a at-home job. So that brings us to the end of day 7, including travel. So we're off to the tuna auctions in the morning, and then we've got street cart and a whole bunch more coming very soon. We're going to head down to Osaka, to Kyoto. I think we might be going to Nagoya, and then we're also going to Vietnam. So come back next week, you'll see a bunch more stuff. I'm going to try and break it into about week blocks, because these videos are going to get pretty long, because we are filming pretty much everything. And I'm also going to have to do a lot of narration and editing. So if you've enjoyed it and you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing, and come back next week to see the rest of the trip.